He was losing a significant amount of blood.
A young couple opens their door to a panicked stranger who had been shot. They stopped his bleeding and dialed 911, but tonight they are raising questions about their call to 911.
RTV6's Matthew McClellan is working for you on the northwest side where that violence happened.
And he joins us live now. Matt, what can you tell us?
We are outside Scarborough Lake Apartments, Amanda, off 46th Street and High School Road, where as recently as tonight, residents were opening their doors to crime tape still up from last night, along with a trail of blood.
So we were watching a movie, and we just hear it pounding at the door.
A quiet night in, turning into a bloody mess for Rob and Tori Godey.
I could just see somebody covered in blood, so I just opened the door, and they just kind of fell in, and they were covered in blood.
A man in his 20s bleeding heavily from his arm.
Once I realized he was shot and I could see where the blood was coming from, I ran to the bathroom and got him a towel so he could apply some compression to try to stop the bleeding. Because we didn't know how long it would take to get an ambulance here, and we didn't want him just to bleed out.
Rob Godey describing the emergency call as disappointing.
It started out with just a robo voice giving information in English and then information in Spanish, and then it went on to someone who wanted a brief description of what was happening, and then I finally got to give information of details of address.
Officers arrived about 15 minutes later. The Marion County Sheriff's Office urges you, even when it seems like an eternity, don't hang up on your 911 call. Stay on the line until the next available person can answer. If you hang up and call back again, your call will go to the end of the line.
He was losing a significant amount of blood.
The Sheriff's Office says dispatchers will not hang up on you. If you hear a click, that's your call getting transferred to EMS. When you call 911, they will ask you specific questions to help the dispatcher know how to direct your call. The Godeys, though, still shaken, but happy they opened their door.
We're just glad we could help him. I would have hated to see him just bleed out outside just because nobody would help him and nobody knew about it.
There was a second victim in that shooting last night. Medics rushing him to the hospital where he later died. If you know anything about this case, call Crime Stoppers. And for more of our reporting on the 911 call center, open the link to this story inside the RTV6 app. Reporting on the northwest side, Matthew McClellan, RTV6.
Matt.